Representative, you will have 5 questions, 1.5 minutes per question, and the kind gentleman will signal you when you've got 15 seconds to wrap it up. Number 1, why do you want to serve as state representative for District 4?
I want to serve because I'm qualified, and I feel I have the heart, I have the ability to get in there and represent. Representation is a very difficult word, and I mean not a difficult word. It entails a tremendous amount of action. It entails a lot of commitment, and that is what I feel I have. I also am credentialed from 2 universities, and I've worked several levels of government, so I understand, and I think that's very important in this position.
Thank you. In the area of education, New Mexico is often ranked at or near the bottom of all other states in the nation. The state is currently spending about $200 million on early childhood education, which is about double what it spent 3 years ago, but we have seen no significant improvement in our educational results. To fix this, there is an ongoing debate between further increasing funding for early childhood education versus increasing accountability for the funds already spent and currently budgeted. What is your position on this issue and why?
I feel we need to concentrate on education first. Having been a special education teacher and having had to work with remedial education to students who were at a lag anyway, the basics are very, very important, such as reading. That is a basic within the education system, within young people, and then the whole socialization issue I think is very important. So to me, the 2 issues are very different. And that is part of the debate that we've experienced this past cycle. So I just feel like we have to address first things first, and the first thing is addressing the education of the students.
Okay, and as a follow-on to the same question, do you believe we need to address accountability for the amount of money that's been spent?
Oh, absolutely. Accountability just goes without said in my view. Yes.
Okay, thank you. It has been established that the land grant and severance tax permanent funds are currently saving each New Mexico household about $900 per year in taxes. The State Investment Office recently reported the funds produced $60 million more than they did last year. Do you feel that we should increase the distributions from these funds for early childhood education and other purposes? Why or why not?
Okay, all of you have heard about wacky tobacco, right? Yes. Well, I look at the whole tax base as being tacky and needing a lot of work. And I think we really need to take care of the tax base and make it equal. There is a lot of unequal areas within the tax base, and this is one area. Just pulling out to address one area, I think, is not necessary. We need to look at the entire problem. And I feel because of what I just said, we need to take care of the tax base. We need to understand how New Mexico is going to tax. And that's a big issue.
Okay, thank you. This next question is very difficult. New Mexico accepted federal money to add 175,000 new Medicaid recipients. Given the fact that the federal money will end in just a few years, it looks like New Mexico will be left to foot the bill. What is your plan to deal with this issue?
Well, this is a cleanup job. This is a job that many of us as new legislators have inherited, and I think we're going to have to rely on the wisdom of a lot of our legislators to find out the history behind all of this, because in talking and in my reading, we didn't make a very good decision in this, in accepting this law. So what am I going to do as a legislator? I am going to continue becoming more educated in it to see if this is really something my constituents from District 4 really want, and move with it from that standpoint. And then, like I say, continue working with the expert and experienced legislators on this issue.
Okay. Thank you. Please tell the hiring committee why you believe you are the best candidate for the position of House District 4.
I am the best I am the best person for District 4 because this is a position I love. I'm absolutely enjoying my job, and that's what you have to do. You also have to love and enjoy politics. I love it. I enjoy it. Because otherwise you're fighting it all the time. So I have two main ingredients. I love my job and I love politics. In addition, I'm experienced at the various levels of government. I'm experienced with the federal level of budgets, and as a result I'm learning about the state budget, know how and where everything flows from, and you have to know the budget to understand our position within the state. And to me, I have that. And then I'm academically credentialed. I have gone to school, and as a result of this credentialing, I have had the opportunity to experience many things, and I've traveled many roads that I ordinarily would not have been able to take. Additionally, I am from a community that is disadvantaged. I understand what that is, and I understand the needs, and I also understand how to represent that level. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Representative Sharon.